Many small and mid-sized agencies did an amazing job of upping their content game in 2020. Video, LinkedIn content, blogging. But I've spoken with a lot of agencies who feel some discouragement, wondering if the strategy is paying off. So watch this episode for a stat from our brand new 2021 New Year Outlook report that will give you some real encouragement. Welcome to 3 Takeaways, your agency new business video series, where we focus on one new business category and give you 3 takeaways to help improve your new business program. If you're enjoying our content, please give us a like. And if you're a small to mid-sized agency, you should definitely subscribe. Okay, we saw so many agencies step it up in 2020 and take the time to create solid thought leadership content. It was very cool. But you'll get busier the deeper you get into 2021, which is great. But like new business, content creation will get tougher to stick with. So first, I mentioned we just released our 2021 New Year Outlook report. If you're an agency principal or driving new business for your firm, you'll want to download it. You can do that at no cost, and it has a lot of actionable stats from our survey of your peers and your prospects on what to expect in the new year. And I mentioned an encouraging stat from our report, and here it is. 73% of marketers say they read agency blogs and content. I did not expect that bigger percentage. That's huge.
I'm blown away.
Talk about a reason to keep that thought leadership going. But I also want to give you 3 takeaways to help you keep it going. So here's that first takeaway. Set content deadlines, and if you miss one, readjust. Don't stop. If you've been holding a steady pace into 2021 so far, odds are it's going to get harder to keep that pace. That's okay. We're always touting take baby steps. If you've been posting every week and you need to drop it to every 2 weeks, do it. It's better than stopping, but I would try and hold it minimally to about once a month. Okay, second takeaway, you must track your content. Now, I mentioned earlier talking with some agencies who, got a bit discouraged that they're 3 and 4 months in, for example, and they haven't seen a return yet. And by return, I mean prospect meetings with new prospects or business coming in, ideally. Now, there could be several reasons for that, but the first thing I tell them is 3 or 4 months is just the beginning. Well, then I ask them, are you tracking what you're posting or sending out? And interestingly, very often, the answer is no. If you're sending out content in a newsletter, for example, just about every platform out there today has some kind of tracking built in. Who's opening and clicking? Same with LinkedIn, not as robust, but still helpful. And there are visitor tracking tools like Visual Visitor, Metadata, Active Demand. Just Google visitor tracking tool reviews, and you'll have all kinds of info on those tools. Now, your prospects may be reading and just not reaching out to you at this point, and that, you're not aware of it. So you have to track. And your final takeaway, prospects only read what's in front of them. In order to track your prospects, first you have to get your content in front of them. If content is king, distribution is queen, right? I will hear agencies lament the fact that they created this great piece of content and it didn't get them anywhere. Well, at that point, I'll ask them, well, how many times did you post it, for example? And the answer often is, we posted it, on our blog, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. My response is, you posted it once? Just once? One piece of advice that I did not coin, but is very effective. Use one piece of content at least 5 different ways. Push it out in an email. Take key takeaways and post them across multiple platforms, linking to the original. Create something visual with a key takeaway, for Instagram, or for LinkedIn. Don't be afraid to post that content multiple ways and make sure you're following your prospects on those platforms. Okay, thanks for watching 3 Takeaways. As I mentioned, you can download our latest report and lots of other agency new business content on our resources page at the URL below. Thanks and see you next time.